Good evening. This is Kwami Abdul-Bey, candidate for Arkansas House District 69. Calling to give you guys I guess this is going to be either a bi-weekly, maybe tri-weekly, TikTok, Instagram, uh, Facebook Live video, 15 minutes of me telling you what I'm up to. First and foremost, I just left my first meeting. I was recently named to the board of the Delta Presents Alumni Association. I had the honor of being a Delta Presents honoree back when I was in the 11th grade back in 1988. And Delta Sigma Theta sorority have this program where they take young melanated men, young men, and give them an opportunity to teach them, what would you call it? Teach them how to be gentlemen with young ladies. So I had that was a very meaningful event for me back when I was in the eighth grade. Not the eighth grade, back when I was in the 11th grade in 1988. And so I was just so honored to be asked to be part of the board of directors for the Delta Presents Alumni Association. Earlier today, I started the day out at the Arkansas Retired Teachers Association's 85th anniversary convention in Benton. And I really had lots of fun there with all of the different retired teachers from all around the state of Arkansas. I got a chance to meet several people who have heard of me and know of me from social media and being in the news and the different direct democracy activities that I've been involved in and the redistricting activities that I've been involved in over the last several years. A lot of people got a chance to meet me in person for the first time, and I also got a chance to meet them, and that's why I was there. I was asked to speak on direct democracy and how Arkansas is one of 16 states in the entire U.S. That gives the citizens the constitutional right to write their own laws and to govern themselves. And in these 16 states, that includes Arkansas, the right to legislate rest in the people and their legislatures. They're given that power on loan, but it can always be taken back by the people. And that's why it's vitally important that we all understand direct democracy. One of the young ladies and she's much older than me, but I just say a young lady, but she was a retired eighth grade social studies teacher. And, I taught seventh grade social studies for several years in the Little Rock School District. So we talked for at least an hour about all of our different experiences and everything. And we talked about the importance of we need to revamp our civics education here in Arkansas. Here in Arkansas, you take civics in the ninth grade. It's one semester, and that's the only course that really teaches you how to be a citizen. And that course really needs to be done in both the 11th and the 12th grade so that once people graduate, they actually know the importance of civic engagement. They know how to vote. They know how to pay their bills. They know how to get a home mortgage. Those are some of the things that I'm going to be working on with the members of the Arkansas Retired Teachers Association, with the members of the Arkansas Education Association, and with AARP, which I am also a member of AARP, been a member for about 7 years. And they were there, and I got an opportunity to volunteer with their new initiative called Livable Communities. livable, livable communities. If you get an opportunity, go to Google, type in AARP livable communities, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. It's a very meaningful initiative, and I am going to volunteer to push that initiative forward here in Arkansas. And when I am elected to represent House District 69, I will make sure that we're able to appropriately legislate to make sure that these type of initiatives are pushed forward in a way where everyone lives in a thriving, vibrant community. That's what this is all about. The last thing that I want to talk to you about is today the Arkansas Joint Performance Review Committee, which is a legislative body, they held a hearing to discuss Sheriff Eric Higgins' involvement with the production of the now top-rated Netflix documentary. It's an 8-part docuseries called Unlocked: A Jail Experience. And this is something that, based on his social media postings, this is something that was instigated by my opponent, David Ray, based on the social media posts that he put out within literally days of this series being known to the general public. And for those of you guys, you hear the airplane behind me. I live right near the Jacksonville Air Force Base, and me being a Air Force veteran, this is a very familiar sound for me when you have a C-130 flying overhead. So hurrah to the United States Air Force. I think we have a whole line of them coming now. Yeah, there's a couple of them. All right, let me see. Hold on. No, it's just those two. All right, so let me finish up here. So when the Joint Performance Review Committee met today, first and foremost, the committee chairs and co-chairs, of which David Ray is one of the co-chairs, very hostile to not only Sheriff Higgins, but very hostile to the standing room only citizens that showed up to support Sheriff Higgins. And I think 2 times they threatened to literally clear the room. He literally said, "This is not a pep rally." And all we did was when Sheriff Higgins stood up to go to do his testimony, everybody clapped and, giving him encouragement. And he literally said, "I will clear this entire room." He said, "I have enough people around here to clear the room." He was talking about the 5 or 6 state police officers or Capitol police officers that were present. So he did not have enough. I don't know why he said that at all. But I ended up being thrown out. And let me tell you why I was thrown out. It is hilarious. I was thrown out of the meeting after Senator Linda Chesterfield, she questioned Sheriff Higgins in a very respectful manner. She talked about how the people that showed up to support him, they have a totally different view of what happened and the meaning of what he did. And she talked about how that must be respected. And when she got finished talking to him, then if I remember correctly, everybody, kind of congratulated her and thanked her. And that's when the chairperson, he said something really kindergartenish, primary schoolish. And he said it to the point where, first of all, it did not represent what an elected official would say to the citizens whom he represents. So he said it and everybody laughed. Everybody laughed because that's how stupid it was. And then after everybody laughed, then he gets on the mic and he sounds really threatened, sound like a little child who really is missing his mommy or something. And he said, "That's not funny." And when he said that, I'm sitting next to my wife, Clarice, and I literally said under my breath, and it wasn't even audible, but I said, "Yes, it is." And I was still laughing. And he looked over in my direction and he said, "Okay, you get out of here." And I'm looking around like, okay, who is he telling to leave? Then he said, the one with the beard and the glasses. And I looked around again, and I was the only one with beard and glasses. So I ended up getting up and leaving. I actually was already 10 minutes late to a meeting that I was supposed to be at. So I didn't have a problem getting up and leaving. And since I was late to that meeting, I did not challenge him like I wish I would have, so that challenge could be on the record. But I am I did send a FOIA request for the rules and procedures of the Joint Performance Review Committee to find out if there's any rule that I violated by smiling and laughing to myself. Because if there is not a rule that I violated, then I will demand a public apology, not only from him, but the other chair and the two vice co-chairs, which one of them is David Ray. And if I do not get that apology, then I may pursue something else. But that's what I've been up to. I did today get a speaker request to speak at a national convention in Atlanta in June, where I will be speaking on direct democracy. I'll be speaking on redistricting, and I will be speaking on the importance of voter engagement. And I'll be speaking in Atlanta. I think it's the first weekend in June. Once I find the exact, June 5th through the 7th is the event. So I'll be in Atlanta the 5th through the 7th. So I just wanted to say hello to everybody. I want to let everybody know that I am doing the work. I will be reaching out. I have a list of about 15 people that have sent me emails interested in learning more about the campaign. What we need now more than anything for the campaign is we need volunteers for the campaign, and we need funds. Right now, this campaign is being funded essentially out of my pocket with money that I had, but I can't afford, but I'm still going to win. So yes, we need volunteers, particularly volunteers that live in House District 69, and we need donations, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 50, $100 donations. And if you go to www.kwamiarkhouse69th.info, that's www.kwamiarkhouse69th.info, or you could always give the campaign a call at 501-436-9119. That's 501-436-9119. Have a nice evening.